Well, down in Florida, I was able to do one project while in isolation, and that was the caulk project, which you're going to find out in a second here. So we're back at darkness, as you can see behind me here. We have some really great news coming in the near future as well for Dark Nest. Hopefully the wind's not beating my microphone up. But we have some really good news and a lot of projects here, so this is probably going to be my last video for a while. So enjoy this DIY project on the 1995 Airstream Land Yacht Class A motorhome. Quarantine, I might as well do something with my time. And if you see up here, I'll show you a close-up in a minute, the caulk right around the top of this window, this streaky window on the mothership here, has come loose, and it's developing a couple of leaks. Some of the tools we're going to be using, well, not that, but scraper, utility knife, caulk gun, my rubber gloves for the caulk, that, since those leaks have been developing. As you can see here, someone had just put some clear silicone over the window seal, and up there it's kind of humped over, so where it's humped I feel the water is getting in there and then leaking into the dashboard. So what I'm going to do is start by trying to remove as much of this as I can with the putty knife, and then prepping half of it at least where I could reach to get the new caulk in. Okay, I got it prepped. The old caulk is scraped off. As you can see, right here is where the fading happened. Right along here. What I'm going to do is put a nice bead of white caulk, try to blend it in at the top as much as I can, and stop the water from dripping down inside the mothership. Okay, I got a nice thick bead to prevent any leaks on this half. Got in the crack, so I'm gonna move on to that side over there and do the same thing. As you can see here, you could really see where the front end meets with the windshield and how there's some breach where the water was seeping into the old caulk, and this is probably where the leak was coming from. But once I get that all covered up, it should prevent the leaking. Not the prettiest job, but we got most of it done. I just got to strip this off and caulk this, and I think we got it sealed at least I hope. As you can see, the after and then the before. Alright, that's the final product. I guess the true test will be if it leaks, and if it does, then I'll have to find out where on the top. I have my suspicions. Part 2 of the caulk. We're going to go along this side of the body of the Airstream and replace all this caulk here with some nice fresh caulk. Prevent some of the water from dripping around in these cracks from the dried up caulk that's there. You see a crack. The other side's a lot worse, but I'll show you this side first. There's the final seal there. This side here is a little rough. There's the new screw where I replaced that other one. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit, like both sides, but it's caulked around the body and the bottom of the trim. I just want to thank all of you for stopping by, enjoying this season 4 experiment down in Florida. Some of our vague travels here, there in Florida, Hudson, Florida, where we were. And I appreciate you stopping by again to watch this DIY project. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Press like, share our videos, comment below. I love comments and negative feedback as well as positive feedback. I will be back at some point within the next month or two. Like I stated at the beginning, I have a lot of projects out here at Darkness to finish up, and some really big news coming up hopefully this fall. So we will see you very soon. Thank you so much.